Day 56, and it's a good one. Do you know why? Because, well, it's the start of my holiday. In which I'm not doing any work on the build. Kind of messed that up. My missus says hi. My littlest one is always happy. And my eldest has run away. I think he got a packet of Pom Bears and got all excited and ran off with it. But why am I in such a good mood? Well, obviously, the plasterboard is done. Yay! Fuck plasterboard. Yeah, screw plasterboard. It's absolute nightmare stuff. It's horrible. It doesn't do what you want. It doesn't break how you want. I figured I'd just show you how I've been cutting it, right? So, hopefully, if I can position this in such a way that you can see, alright, okay, I'm going to do a how-to in my, this is explicitly not a how-to, so, and this is just the way everyone does it, so don't feel like I'm doing something revolutionary here. For the longest while, I was using the same technique as I did on the insulation. So using the tape measure, getting it there, getting my pencil on it, locking off my fingers, and then, it's because you're watching, locking off my fingers, and use the blunt side of the pencil, that's why. Right, locking off my fingers, and right, okay, what the hell? I'll turn the pencil around again. Right, I'm not a performing one. There you go. So, this is why I don't do it on camera. It's not anything to do with thingy. And then I've been using my soft material saw that I used to cut the insulation with, rather than going through 1,000,001 Stanley knife blades. It seems to work a bit better, and I've got these lying around. What else am I going to use them for, right? So then I'm just literally scoring a deep line along that, right? And then you go around to the back and just put some support there and pull back on the bit. And that's it. It literally it goes straight down your line, and then you just need to cut off that, and then you've got your piece of plasterboard ready for the bin. Because inevitably you missed and you did it wrong and blah blah blah. So that's how I've been cutting them, how you cut them, should I say, because everyone does it that way. But I found the soft material saw was a little bit easier to use. Like I said, I had them left over anyway. So I got my edges in, the reveals for the windows, or window and door. I'm super satisfied with that, considering, like, yeah, there's some, you know, standard me kind of quality issues, but look, you just push it in, lovely. It's like it never happened. Lovely. The jointing compound will cover almost all of this. There's a big gap where some shattered out. Oops. In the end, I just ended up using my other board. The existing board. And, you know, yeah, there's some big gaps there. I can just chuck in any old garbage off of the floor into these holes, and then when the jointing compound goes on, you won't even know. The whole edge is going to get beaded. So about that much will be covered all the way around anyway, so they don't really matter. And in the light, you can see where the tapered edges are and where it will get filled. So that will all be covered. So that's all I've got to say on the matter, because I don't have anything left to do on it. Yes. Yeah, marked out where the radiator holes are, according to my floor marks. So I'm going to call it there for today and go and enjoy my life, rather than spending it all in here. Thank you very much for watching. Chuck us a like if you're happy that I've got up here. Chuck us a comment if you want to know anything else about it, or have some pro tips on how I could have done it better. Getting a plasterer in, I think, is the best tip if you want to do a better job. because they do this all the time. But if you're determined to butcher your way through it, it can be done with not so much time. If I had have spent actual days on it, I think 2 full days would have been enough to do this 4 by 2.5, 3 meter build. Bigger builds, it'll be easier. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but you got more space where you're literally just putting in full boards. In terms of full boards that didn't get broken up or have any kind of cutting and craziness, literally, that one has nothing on it, no sockets or anything. That one's got no sockets. That has a double socket. Window, radiator and fuse spur, double socket. Double socket and thingy. And that one's got the diagonal. But it wasn't actually that bad doing the diagonal in the end, so I'll count that one. So in here I've got 3 boards that I didn't have to cut something out of or do some craziness with, and that's only if we include the diagonal, right? So a bigger build, you're going to have way more places where you're just bopping it onto the walls. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.